Britain is a nation in crisis. We don't know how to flirt, where to flirt, or who to flirt with. So I've come to Claridge's to meet an expert in this rather unusual field, Marco Gambino, a Sicilian-born flirting guru. So let's see him in action.
I kept looking at her, and I think I did it in a very sort of confident way and at the same time gentle.
Suddenly, Marco gave me this really hot Italian look, and it was kind of exciting but extremely nerve-wracking.
I took the jacket off, which in a way it's being even freer. Released my hands, opened up. You breathe, literally, and so you're free to look. And I invited the girl for a little coffee.
I kind of had a good look at him to see if he was attractive, which he was. But then he started making this mad gesture, suggesting a coffee. And I decided he was probably a lunatic. It was kind of a bit leery and a bit alarming, so at that stage I was starting to think I must just make a very quick getaway. Hi.
When I take a hand, my hand has to be as light as her hand, and I have to keep thinking about her all the time without thinking about myself.
I felt a little hot and flustered, but once I had calmed down, I thought it was really nice. I liked having my hand held. I'm just not used to that level of attention, and the way that Marco held my gaze made me feel a little flustered, but in a good way.
I'm Italian, but with this I'm not saying that Italians are experts, 100%. But I also...
Some people would say that for Italians it's like the air you breathe, flirting.
I come from Sicily originally, so southern Italian people, I would say, are more flirtatious, and they use more what I'm interested in. They use more their gestures, they use more their bodies, they use more their sort of, their physicality.
And are we talking about the mafia here? Because you've written a book about mafia gestures, haven't you?
Yes, well actually what I've done for the book, I played the model for Macmillan. They wrote the text, and I brought in my knowledge about gestures, to be precise, which I've inherited from my Sicilian background, not because I am a mafioso, but because living in a place, I'm a very curious guy, and I always look and listen, and so all of those gestures I know.
And do you feel that the British male, who is somewhat inhibited compared to the typical Italian, can learn from these incredibly expressive gestures?
Absolutely, I think it would be for them a revelation,
Potentially life-changing.
Potentially.
In terms of their success with women?
Potentially life-changing, absolutely, because you would be surprised how much, being able to perform something very simple, like I don't know, like this gesture, for example.
What does that mean?
This means, shall we have a cup of coffee, for example? But this releases tension, gesture of the body release tension. So whatever you would, have in your, let's say in your legs, let's say when you're with a woman, they're fidgety, just direct that energy in a gesture, and things will be much more fluid, and I'm sure women will benefit out of this.